Hey guys, Fizby2 here, and before this video starts, I would like to give a giant shout out to the YouTuber Gemini. If you don't know who Gemini is, he is a Little Nightmares theorist. Gemini also does stuff like fitness videos, Cuphead, and much more. His channel will be in the link in the description. Talking about Gemini, I recently watched his stream about theories, and that's actually what inspired me to do this video. He said some very kind words about my channel, and I can't thank him enough for that. Again, his channel will be in the link in the description. I highly recommend you go check him out.
FipsyB2, hi Gemini. First I want to say thank you for commenting on my video, but what other chapters or monsters do you think will be in the third game? Okay, well, first of all, my shoe. No, Shumai. Shumai is hello. In fact, are you from North or South Wales? People who don't know, FipsyB2 is I believe he's Welsh, and he's a YouTuber like myself, and he's made some really interesting Little Nightmares videos of late, and I watched one of them, and I was like, this guy's got something. This guy's got something going on. I am very interested. And he's got one of the best accents you'll ever hear. Trust me, it's amazing. And my Welsh is garbage. I don't know very much of it. Shudiki, I think, means how are you? And I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your language, brother. And some of the Welsh guys I know don't even speak Welsh. But hello. Also, hello, FipsyB2. It's great to see you. I'm so glad that you can make it in my chat, my brother. Great to see you, and forgive my terrible Welsh. I thought I recognise your profile picture. Thanks. So yeah. People should watch FipsyB2. If you guys haven't heard of him, you should. He's a YouTuber who's up and coming in the Little Nightmares circles, as it is, and he does have some really interesting theories, and he's looked into some stuff pretty deeply. You might want to take a look, because I did. I liked it. If I liked it, you probably will.
But as I said, I was watching his live stream on answering his fans' theories and talking about Little Nightmares in general. If you guys would like to see a theory kind of live stream where you can ask theories to me and I'll answer them honestly, and I'll basically give it my all to answer you guys' theories that you desperately need an answer to. Obviously, I'm not that good of a theorist. I don't know if I'd even consider myself a theorist yet, but I will try my very best to answer your dying questions. But with that out the way, let's move on to what this video is all about. And this video is about the theme of Little Nightmares 3. So you may have asked yourself this question a million times, and the question would be, what is the theme of Little Nightmares 3? Today I'm going to try to have a go and give it my all on what I think the game will be about. So you've got to start somewhere, so I started by looking at the characters. So first I looked at Lo. So Lo has brown dreadlocks, a blue cape, a white shirt, a red and blue stone ankle bracelet, a bandage on his left arm, and most noticeably, a crow or plague doctor mask. So, if the mask is a crow mask, then it could be linked to the comics, or the theme and the game could be linked to the comics. This could also mean that crows would be a major role for Little Nightmares 3. Also, if it's a crow mask, then there's a high possibility of seeing the North Wind and characters like that from the Little Nightmares comics. Also, I've noticed while editing that Crow sounds a lot like Lo, and if you know Little Nightmares, then you'll know that they like doing mini kind of Easter eggs like that. In my opinion, I think it's more likely for it to be a Plague Doctor mask, considering the point of the Plague Doctor masks were to keep out bad smells like decaying bodies. In my opinion, I think that sounds like Little Nightmares, and it would make sense why it would be a Plague Doctor mask just because of that one reason. But also, it was also made to protect them from airborne diseases, like the bubonic plague, more famously known as the Black Death. Either Lo has a very questionable fashion sense, or there is a giant outbreak going on in the nowhere. Looking at Alone, we can see that she is wearing a leather aviator hat with goggles, a lime hazardous material suit, a wrench, and ginger pigtails. Why would she be wearing a hazardous material suit, you may ask? Well, going back to the disease thing I was talking about, this specific set of clothes matches perfectly with what you would wear in an apocalyptic world. I think that the theme of Little Nightmares 3 will be post-apocalyptic. Post-apocalyptic, or post-something, means after something has happened. An outbreak has broken out in the nowhere. Something catastrophic has happened. And Lo and Alone's stories are taking place during this time. Who or what has caused this outbreak, you may ask? I think that the game is a sequel. If you remember a few videos ago, I theorized on whether or not the game would be a sequel, and I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm leaning more towards for it being a sequel. And I think that this game will carry on after the first game, where 6 has done something absolutely horrific to the world of the nowhere. Maybe she has angered the ruler of the nowhere, and they have punished the world for 6's actions, just like Noah's Ark. Or maybe it was someone else, in a lab, experimenting with things, and maybe they accidentally create something that will affect the world of the nowhere majorly. Kind of like COVID. This would also make more sense, considering we know how Little Nightmares likes to take stuff from the real world and implement them in a more horrific way in Little Nightmares. There are multiple outcomes and reasons on why the world is like this, but unfortunately we have no solid evidence on why the world of the nowhere is like this today. How will this affect our characters Lo and Alone? First off, we could see many mutated things, like the beetles we've seen already. After digging through the files a bit, I've also noticed these. A grub, and I don't even know what to call this one. But if you ask me, these two things look pretty mutated to me, and we could possibly see them in Little Nightmares 3. Maybe there will be sirens that will randomly go off, and we could use that to distract enemies. This will make their journeys much harder and much more dangerous. Maybe one or both of our characters could catch a disease. Maybe that's what Dark 6 is. A disease that 6 has caught during the past games, causing her to hunger. Although that is all just speculation and none of it might be right. But that's the fun of theorizing. There's no right nor wrong. Now, moving on to the comments. Electrical's LK466 says, at FipCB2, I have a theory. What if we see any old bosses, or even 6, and if we do, will they hurt us, or will we just see them like a cameo? Do you think this game will end 6's journey and get revenge for Mono, lol? And do you think they will stop or continue the time loop? As much as I'd love to see justice for my boy Mono, unfortunately I don't think it's likely that we will end 6's journey in Little Nightmares 3. I think, and I'm sure many other people will agree, that 6 is the face of Little Nightmares. I also think that stopping the time loop as well as stopping 6's journey will be in the very final Little Nightmares game. Fingers crossed that is a while away, but out of every big monster in the whole of Little Nightmares that I think will have a chance of returning is the guests. There has to be a place where they all live. They don't all live on the mole. Where did the boat come from? Where do they live? Where is their home? Maybe they will all live in the place where the carnival takes place, considering we do see some very fat and grotesque enemies there. Or maybe there are different types of species of guest. Unfortunately, we don't know. For now. Unless we go back to the mole, I don't think it's very likely to see monsters like the lady. HYUGALUB Bok 7770 says, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, I apologize. But anyway, they say, the hands monster can be the janitor before he's banished to the mole, and later lose his other arms, except for 2 left. This would be super cool. I would love to see Roger the janitor back in action in Little Nightmares 3. The janitor is definitely one of my favourite bosses in Little Nightmares history. Although it doesn't look like the multi-hand monster's hands, now thinking about it, I really do need a name for them. But anyway, they are a bit thicker than Roger's. That's not to say that Roger couldn't go on a diet and lose some weight though. Maybe Lowen alone will somehow get rid of the janitor's other arms and he will go away crying like he did in the first game. In all seriousness though, I think that this theory has potential and it could just be the case. Thanks for your comment. So guys, I'm gonna end the video there. Out of every single Little Nightmares theory I've made, this has definitely been the most fun to make. Again, Gemini's channel will be in the link in the description. And let me know down in the comments if you would like to see that live stream of me answering some of you guys's dying theories, I guess you could say. But as I said, this is the end of the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss an upload. And most of all, make sure you put your theories down in the comments for a chance to be in the next video. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.